Good morning, dear students. We continue with Maths Chapter 1, Integers. Today we'll be learning another topic in integer, Part 3. We have already learned the multiply rule for integers. But suppose instead of multiplying only two integers, what if we have to multiply more than two integers? Suppose we have to multiply 3 negative integers or 4 negative integers, 5 negative integers or 6 negative integers. How can we remember what sign will the final answer have? Now I can show you some examples. For example, here minus 3 into minus 5 into minus 6 is there, minus 2 into minus 6 into 3, or minus 7 into 3 into 2. So there can be many negative integers which have to be multiplied. How to get the sign correct? There is a method to remember how to put the correct sign. Now what we have to remember is certain points I have written down here. Multiplication of 3 or more negative integers. Suppose there are 2 negative integers, the answer will be a positive answer. Suppose we have to multiply 4 negative integers, the answer will still be a positive integer. The product of 6 negative integers will be a positive integer, and product of 3 negative integers, that will be negative. 5 negative integers, product will be negative. That means whenever we take even numbers 2, 4, 6, then the answer will be positive answer. That is, even number of negative signs, then our answer will be positive answer. Suppose the number of negative signs are, there are 2 negative signs, 4 negative signs, 6 negative signs, 8 negative signs. Then while multiplying, the final answer will have a positive answer. Suppose the number of negative signs are odd. That means suppose there is only one negative sign in the whole multiplication, or there are 3 negative signs or 5 negative signs, 7 negative signs, then the final answer will be a negative answer. Let us understand this through some examples. The first example here is minus 3 into minus 5 into minus 6. Now if we see, there are 3 negative signs, 1, 2 and 3. So if there are 3 negative signs, our answer will be a negative answer. So we just first multiply the numbers and then put the sign later on. So here 5 6 are 30, 33 are 90, but the answer will be minus 90. We go to the next question, minus 2 into minus 6 into 3. We see there are only 2 negative signs. When there are 2 negative signs, our answer will be a positive answer. So we just first multiply. 6 2s are 12, 12 3s are 36, but the answer will be positive 36. In the third example, we see minus 7 into 3 into 2. Now there is only one negative sign. So if there is only one negative sign, the answer will be a negative answer. So 7 3s are 21, 21 2s are 42, but answer will be minus 42. In the fourth example, we see minus 5 multiplied by minus 4 multiplied by minus 6 multiplied by minus 2. If we see here, there are 4 negative signs, 1, 2, 3 and 4. When there are 4 negative signs, our answer will be a positive answer. That means we just multiply the numbers and our answer has to be a positive answer. So here we multiply 4 6 are 24 and 5 2s are 10, 24 10s are 240. So our answer will be positive 240. In the fifth question, we see minus 3 into minus 5 into minus 2 into minus 6 into minus 4. Now if we count the number of negative signs, there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When there are 5 negative signs, our answer will be a negative answer. So whenever there are odd number of negative signs, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on, the answer will be a negative answer. And when there are even number of negative signs, that means 2 negative sign, 4 negative sign, 6 negative sign, then our answer will be a positive answer. The sixth example we see 2 into 7 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 4. Now here if we see, there are only 2 negative signs. Whenever there are 2 negative signs, our final answer will be a positive answer. So we just multiply the numbers. That is 2 7s are 14 and 3 4s are 12. 14 12s are 168, but the answer will be a positive answer. Next example, you see, that is 7th question. In the 7th question, we see minus 3 is multiplied by minus 2 is multiplied by minus 4 into 5 into minus 7. If you see, there are 4 negative signs, 1, 2, 3 and 4. When there are 4 negative signs, 4 is a even number. That means answer will be a positive answer. So we just multiply. 3 4s are 12, 12 7s are 84 and 5 2s are 10. 84 10s are 840, but answer will be positive 840. The next question, question number 8. That's minus 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by minus 8 multiplied by 2 multiplied by minus 4. If we count the number of negative signs, 1, 2 and 3. So whenever there are 3 negative signs, 3 is an odd number. When there are odd number of negative signs, the answer will be a negative answer. We just multiply the numbers. That is 8 3s are 24, 24 4s are 96 and 5 2s are 10. 96 10s are 960. So answer will be minus 960. In the 9th question, we see that is 4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by minus 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 9. Here the number of negative sign is 1. There is only one negative sign. Whenever there is one negative sign, the answer will be a negative answer. So we just have to multiply the numbers and put a negative sign. So let's multiply. So see, whenever there is 5 and 2, no, so that we multiply separately last. So we can multiply the remaining numbers. That is 4 6 are 24 and 24 9s are 216. 216 multiplied by 10. 5 2s are 10. That is 2160. Our answer will be minus 2160. The next question, question number 10. Minus 8 into minus 3 into minus 5 into minus 2 into minus 6. Here if we count the number of negative signs, there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. 5 negative signs. 5 is a odd number. Whenever there are odd number of negative signs, our answer will be a negative answer. So we just multiply the numbers and put a negative sign in the final answer. So again here 5 and 2 is there, so that will multiply later on. So we start with 8 3s are 8 3s are 24. 24 6 are 144 and 144 into 5 2s are 10. 144 into 10 is 1440, but answer will be minus 1440. That is minus 1440. Now we will be learning another topic, that is rule for division of integers. The rule for multiplication or division of integers is same. The rule for division of integers, that is whenever same sign division is there, answer will be positive answer. The different sign, then negative answer. Whenever two integers having the same sign are divided, the answer will be a positive answer. Whenever two integers having different sign are divided, the answer will be a negative answer. While doing division of integers, if both numerator and denominator have the same sign, then our answer will be a positive answer. While doing division of integers, if numerator and denominators have different sign, then the answer will be a negative answer. Same sign, positive answer. Different sign, negative sign. Numerator, denominator having same sign, positive answer. Numerator, denominator having different sign, negative answer. I'll repeat one more time. Numerator, denominator having same sign, answer will be positive. Numerator, denominator having different sign, the answer will be negative. Let us understand this through some examples. Let us see the first example, that is minus 8 divided by minus 4. So first we have to write it in the fraction form. Minus 8 will be in the numerator and minus 4 will be in the denominator. Now numerator, denominator both are having same sign. Numerator and denominator having same sign, answer will be positive. Next question, minus 6 divided by 3. Minus 6 will write in the numerator, 3 will write in the denominator. Minus 6 is negative, 3 is positive. The numerator, denominator is having different sign. Different sign, the answer will be negative. So if we divide 6 by 3, 3 ones are 3, 2s are, answer will be 2. Answer will be minus 2. We go to the next question, that is third question. Minus 12 is divided by minus 4. Here minus 12 is written in the numerator and minus 4 is written in the denominator. So minus 12 is negative, minus 4 is negative, numerator denominator is having same sign, the answer will be positive answer. Now with 4 we can cancel 12, 4 ones are 4 3s are, the answer will be 3. We go to the next question, that is the fourth question. Minus 56 divided by minus 7. Minus 56 is written in the numerator, minus 7 is written in the denominator. Numerator, denominator both are having same sign. Answer will be positive. So 7 we can cancel with 56. 7 ones are 7, 8s are 56. The answer will be 8, or 8 upon 1, that is 8. The next question, fifth question. Go to the fifth question, that is 63 divided by minus 9. 63 is written in the numerator, 9 is written in the denominator. Numerator is positive, denominator is negative, that means they are having different sign. Numerator, denominator having different sign. Answer will be a negative answer. Different sign, negative answer. Same sign, positive answer. Multiply rule and divide rule is same. Sixth question, minus 48 divided by 6. Minus 48 is written numerator, 6 is written denominator. So are they having same sign? No. Minus 48 is negative, 6 is positive. They are having different sign. Our answer will be a negative answer. So with 6, we can cancel 48. 6, 8s are 48. Answer will be 8 upon 1 or only 8. Seventh question. Minus 54 divided by minus 6. Minus 54 is written in the numerator and minus 6 is written in the denominator. Both numerator denominator are having same sign. Same sign division, our answer will be positive answer. So final answer will be positive. With 6 we can cancel 54. 6 ones are 6, 9s are. Our answer will be 9 upon 1. That means 9. Final answer is positive 9. The eighth question we see 36 is divided by minus 9. 36 written in the numerator. Minus 9 is written in the denominator. Numerator, denominator are having different sign. 36 positive, minus 9 is negative. Different sign, division. Our answer will be negative answer. With 9 we can cancel 36. 9 ones are 9. 4s are 36. 4 upon 1. Final answer is minus 4. We go to the ninth question. That is minus 42 divided by 7. Minus 42 is written in the numerator. 7 is written in the denominator. Numerator is having negative sign while denominator is having positive sign. Both are having different sign. Numerator, denominator, different sign. So when there is different sign division, answer will be negative answer. So our final answer will be negative. So with 7 we can cancel 42. 7 ones are 7. 6 are. 6 upon 1 is the answer. Answer is minus 6. The last question, that is the 10th question. Minus 72 divided by minus 8. Minus 72 is written in the numerator. Minus 8 is written in the denominator. Both are having same sign. Numerator, denominator is having same sign. Same sign division. Our answer will be positive answer. So with 8 we can cancel 72. 8 ones are 8 9s are. 9 upon 1 is our answer. Final answer is only 9. That is positive 9. So here our division topic gets over. We'll be learning another topic today in integers part 4. Today in integers part 4, we'll be learning how to solve sums of addition or subtraction of integers when there are two signs placed simultaneously close to each other. We can understand this through two examples. Here there are two examples, first and second. In the first example we see minus 6 plus minus 8. Between 6 and 8 there is a positive sign and a negative sign. Two signs are there. A positive sign and a negative sign are placed close to each other with an open bracket sign in between them. In the second example, minus 3 minus minus 9. Between 3 and 9 there are two negative signs are placed close to each other with an open bracket sign between them. Whenever there are two signs placed close to each other while solving addition or subtraction sums, we have to remove one of the signs. Two signs are not allowed between two numbers. Between two numbers, there should be only one sign. So we have to remove one of these signs. Either it should be positive or negative. So which sign should we choose? For that, we have to apply multiply rule, because this open bracket symbolizes multiply rule. While solving addition or subtraction sums, there should be only one sign between any two numbers. In order to remove one of the signs, positive or negative, we have to first apply multiply rule for integers and write down a step. In the next step, we apply the addition rule for integers. That means such sums can be solved in 3 steps, minimum 3 steps. In the first step, we apply multiply rule, and in the second step, we apply the addition rule. And in the third step, we solve the answer. Let us see the first example. Minus 6 plus minus 8. Minus 6 plus minus 8. Between 6 and 8, there are two signs. So we have to remove one of the sign. To remove one of the sign, we have to apply multiply rule. Multiply rule states same sign multiplication, positive answer, different sign multiplication, negative answer. Now this both signs are different. Plus and minus are different sign. That means different sign multiplication, our answer will be negative sign. Different sign multiplication, negative sign. So between 6 and 8, we have to use the minus sign. So instead of plus and minus, we have to use the minus sign. So minus 6, minus 8. So this step is over. Now between 6 and 8, there is only one sign. So now we have to apply addition rule. In addition rule, same sign total, different sign difference. Now 6 is negative, 8 is negative. That means they are same sign. Same sign addition rule is, we have to do total. 6 and 8's total is 14. 6 and 8's total is 14. Here 8 is the bigger number, it has a negative sign. So here 14 will have a negative sign. So our answer will be minus 14. The second example, minus 3 minus minus 9. Now there are two signs, like we learned earlier. Two signs are not possible between two numbers. Between 3 and 9, there should be only one sign. Two signs are not possible. So we have to apply the multiply rule, because here bracket means multiply rule. So minus into minus, that is plus. Or we can remember same sign, positive answer. Same sign multiplication, positive answer. Same sign multiplication, positive answer. So here minus minus will be converted into plus sign. So between 3 and 9, there should be plus sign. Minus 3 plus 9. Minus 3 plus 9. Now between 3 and 9, there is only one sign. So now we can apply the addition rule. In the first step, we applied multiply rule. To do the second step, we have to apply the addition rule. 3 is negative, 9 is positive. So in addition rule, same sign total, different sign difference. 3 is negative, 9 is positive. So they are having different sign. Different sign, we have to do difference. 9 and 3's difference is 6. 9 and 3's difference is 6. But in addition rule, we have to put the greater digits sign. Now 9 is greater number, it has a positive sign. So 6 will have a positive sign. So our answer will be 6. Minus 3 plus 9 is 6. We go to the next example, that is the third question. Minus 6 plus minus 4 plus minus 7. So between 6 and 4, there are two signs. Two signs are not allowed between two numbers. Between 6 and 4, there should be only one sign. Similarly, between 4 and 7, there are two signs, plus and minus. Between two numbers, only one sign should be there. So between 4 and 7, as there are two signs, we have to remove one of the sign. So between plus and minus, we have to choose one of the sign. Between here plus and minus, we have to choose one of the sign. Now we have to apply multiply rule, because this bracket symbolizes open bracket, between plus and minus symbolizes multiply rule. Between plus and minus, there is bracket. So this bracket symbolizes multiply rule. So in multiply rule, same sign multiplication, positive answer, different sign multiplication, negative answer. So plus and minus are different signs, so we have negative. So between 6 and 4, we have to write minus. Similarly, between 4 and 7, we have to choose one of the sign. So between plus and minus, which sign will we be choosing? We'll be choosing minus sign, because different sign multiplication, answer is negative sign. So between 4 and 7, we have to choose minus sign. Between plus and minus, we have to choose minus sign. Now the single signs are there between two numbers. So between 6 and 4 there is one sign, between 4 and 7 there is one sign. So now we can apply addition rule. 6 is negative, 4 is negative, 7 is negative. In addition rule, same sign, total, different sign, difference. 6 is negative, 4 is negative, and 7 is negative. So all are having same sign we have to do total. So 6 and 4's total is 10, and 10 and 7, that is 17. Our total is 17. But in addition rule, we also have to put the greater digit sign. So here all the signs are minus, and 7 is the greatest number, it has a negative sign. So our answer will be negative 17, that is minus 17. In the fourth example, we see minus 5, minus 6, minus 3. Between 5 and 6, there are two signs, there are minus and minus. Between 6 and 3, again there are two signs, that is minus and minus. Now, as we have learned, between two numbers, only a single sign should be there. Two signs are not allowed. Between 6 and 3, two signs are there. Two signs are not allowed, only one sign is allowed. So we apply the multiply rule, same sign, multiplication, positive answer. So both are minus is same sign. That means between 5 and 6 we have to write plus sign. Between 6 and 3 there are same sign. So same sign multiplication, we are to write plus sign. Minus bracket minus. Bracket symbolizes multiply rule. Bracket symbolizes multiply rule. So between 6 and 3 we have to write plus. Second step will be minus 5 plus 6 plus 3. Now 6 and 3 can be added, so we can write it as 9. 6 plus 3 is 9, and minus 5 we copy. Now we apply addition rule, because between 5 and 9 there is only single sign rule. Between two numbers, if there are two signs, we have to apply multiply rule. Two signs between two numbers, multiply rule. One sign between two numbers, addition rule. So 9 is positive, 5 is negative. So here addition rule we have to apply. 9 is positive, 5 is negative. Different sign, difference. So 9 and 5's difference is 4. 9 and 5's difference is 4, and we put greater number sign in addition rule. So 9 is positive, so our answer 4 will also be positive, that is 4. The next example, fifth example, we see minus 7 plus minus 6 minus 5. Here between 7 and 6 there are two signs. Between 7 and 6, two signs are not allowed, only one sign is allowed. Between 6 and 5 there are two signs, minus and minus. Two signs are not allowed between two numbers, only one sign is allowed. So to remove one of the signs, we have to apply multiply rule. This bracket here symbolizes multiply rule. Between plus and minus, bracket is there, open bracket symbolizes multiply rule. So plus into minus, that is minus, or different sign multiplication, minus. Same sign multiplication, positive answer. Same sign multiplication, positive answer. So here will between 6 and 5 we will write plus 5. Between 7 and 6 we will write minus. So now our step will be, this minus sign will remain as it is. Minus 7 minus 6 plus 5. Minus 7 minus 6 plus 5. Now we apply the addition rule, since between all the numbers there are single signs. Between 7 and 6 one sign is there. Between 6 and 5 there is one sign. So we apply the addition rule. 7 is negative, 6 is negative. So we have to solve 7 and 6 first, and 5 is having positive sign. So that will solve later on. So plus 5 we have to copy as it is. 7 and 6 we have to solve first. 7 is negative, 6 is negative. So using addition rule, we have to remember same sign, total. 7 and 6 is having same sign, both are negative, so we have to do total. 7 and 6 total is 13. So we put 13, but we have to put greater number sign. Greater number is 7, it has a negative sign, so our 13 will have a negative sign. So the next step will be minus 13 plus 5. Minus 13 plus 5. Again we have to apply the addition rule. In addition rule we have to remember same sign total, different sign difference. 13 is negative, 5 is positive. Same sign total, different sign difference. 5 is positive, 13 is negative. So different sign difference. 13 and 5's difference is 8. 13 and 5's difference is 8, so we write 8. But 13 is a greater number than 5, but 13 has negative sign, so our answer will also have a negative sign. So our final answer is minus 8. In the sixth example, we see minus 3 minus 7 plus minus 6. Between 3 and 7 there is two signs, minus and minus. Between 7 and 6 again there are two signs, plus and minus. Now two signs between two numbers are not allowed. We have to remember, we have to remove one sign. Between 3 and 7 there should be only one sign. So when there are two minus sign and the bracket is there, we apply the multiply rule. So minus multiply by minus, or minus into minus, that is plus. Or we can also remember same sign multiplication, positive answer. Same way, plus bracket minus. So between plus and minus there is a bracket sign, that is multiply rule. So plus into minus, that is different sign. Different sign multiplication, our answer will be negative. So here we have to write minus sign. So minus 6. So we copy minus 3, and between these two signs we put the plus sign, and then we copy 7, and between plus and minus we copy the minus sign, and then we copy 6. So minus 3 plus 7 minus 6. Now as we have learned before, integers having same sign should be solved first. Integers having same sign should be solved first. Here 3 is negative and 6 is negative. So that we rearrange and write first. Minus 3 minus 6, and then we write 7 behind. So we are rearranging the terms. So here I have written rearrange the terms because same sign should be solved first together. Here minus 3 and minus 6. So here we apply addition rule, same sign, total. 3 and 6 total is 9. And we have to put greater digit sign. 6 is negative, so we have to put minus sign. So minus 9. And 7 we copy as it is. Minus 9 plus 7. Now again we apply the addition rule. In addition rule we have learned same sign total, different sign difference. Here 9 is negative, 7 is positive. They are having different sign difference. So 9 and 7's difference is 2. So we write down 2. But we have to put greater number sign. Greater number is 9. It has a negative sign. So our answer will have a negative sign. So our answer is minus 2. In the 7th sum we see minus minus 8, minus minus 6, plus minus 7. Here between 8 and 6 there are two signs. Between 6 and 7 there are two signs, plus and minus. And before 8 also there are two signs. So between two numbers there should be only one sign. Between 6 and 7 there should be one sign. Between 8 and 6 there should be sign. And even before 8 also there are two signs. That also we have to remove. There should be only one sign. So to remove one of the signs we apply multiply rule. This open bracket symbolizes multiply rule. Here open bracket symbolizes multiply rule. Between these two signs there is a bracket. So again we have to apply multiply rule. Minus into minus, that is plus 8 we have to write. And here again minus into minus we have to write plus 6. And between here in the next step, plus and minus we write minus sign. That is different sign multiplication, negative answer. Different sign multiplication, negative answer. Same sign multiplication, positive answer. Same sign multiplication, positive answer. 8 plus 6 minus 7. Now while solving integers we have to remember that numbers having same sign are solved first. 8 is positive, 6 is positive, that will solve first and we'll get 14. 8 plus 6 is 14 and minus 7 we copy. The next step, 14 minus 7 we can solve, that is 7. In the 8th example we see minus minus 3 plus minus 4 minus minus 5. So between 3 and 4 there are two signs, plus and minus. Between 4 and 5 there are two signs, minus and minus. And on the left side of 3 also there are two signs, that is minus and minus. So between two numbers there should be one sign. Between two numbers there should be one sign. And before any number also there should be one sign only. So we have to apply multiply rule to remove one of the signs. So here minus bracket minus. Minus bracket means multiply rule. So minus into minus, that is plus 3 we will get. Same way plus into minus, that will get minus. Same way minus into minus, plus. Or same sign multiplication, positive answer. Different sign multiplication, negative answer. Same sign multiplication, positive 3. Next step will be 3 minus 4 plus 5. Now we have learnt numbers having same sign should be solved first. 3 is positive, 5 is positive and 4 is negative. So first we'll be solving 5 and 3 and then minus 4. So we first copy plus 5, plus 3 and then minus 4. 5 is positive and 3 is positive. So plus 5 plus 3, 3 is positive and 4 is negative. So plus 5 plus 3 minus 4. 5 plus 3 is 8, that we copied. And then minus 4 we copy as it is in the next step. So our next step will be 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4, that's very easy. Our answer will be 4. The 9th example we see minus minus 6 plus minus 8 and minus minus 3. Between 6 and 8 there are two signs, plus and minus. Between 8 and 3 there are two signs, that is plus and minus and minus. So we have to remove one of the signs. Between 6 and 8 there are two signs, we have to remove that sign. Before 6 there are two signs, that is minus and minus, we have to remove one of the sign. The open bracket symbolizes multiply rule, so we have to apply multiply rule. So minus into minus, we are having plus 6, and plus open bracket minus, that means plus into minus. Plus into minus is minus. Minus is always stronger than plus in multiplication rule. Minus is always stronger than addition in multiply rule. Plus and minus, we have to always choose minus in multiply rule. Between plus and minus, we have to always choose minus. And when there are two minus signs, it becomes plus. Here two minus sign, it becomes plus. So minus minus 3 will become plus 3, and plus and minus will become minus 8, and minus minus 6 will become plus 6. Whenever same sign, we write positive. Different sign, we write negative. Same sign, we write positive. 6 minus 8 plus 3. So again we have to remember numbers having same sign are solved first. 6 is positive, 3 is positive, so 6 and 3 will be solving first, and 8 will be solving last. So first we copy 6, then we copy plus 3, and then we copy minus 8. That means what we are doing? We are rearranging the terms. We rearrange the terms and then we solve the sums. So plus 6, plus 3 and minus 8 will be solved. So 6 plus 3, that is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9, and minus 8 we copy as it is. And 9 minus 8, we know answer is 1. Now we go to the 10th question. In the 10th question, minus 3, minus 8, plus minus 5. Between 3 and 8 there are two signs, that is minus and minus. Between 8 and 5 there are two signs, that is plus and minus. So between two numbers there should be only one sign. One of the signs have to be, if there are two signs, one sign has to be removed. Between 3 and 8 there are two signs, one of the signs have to be removed using multiply rule. So to remove the sign, we have to use multiply rule. We have learned minus into minus is plus, and plus into minus is minus. In multiply rule, between plus and minus, who is stronger? Minus is stronger. So when we are choosing between plus and minus, we have to choose the minus sign in multiply rule. So here we write minus 5. Minus 3 as it is, and minus minus becomes plus 8, and plus and minus, that becomes minus 5. Now here we are having minus 3 plus 8 minus 5. Now while solving integers, we have learned that numbers having same sign should be solved first. Minus 3, minus 5 and plus 8. So we have to rearrange the terms. So we will write first minus 3, then we copy minus 5, and then we copy plus 8. So minus 3 minus 5. Same sign, we do total for addition rule. For addition rule, same sign, numbers having same sign, we do total. So 3 and 5's total is 8, but our answer will be minus 8. Minus 3 minus 5, the answer is minus 8, and plus 8 we copy as it is. So our step will be minus 8 plus 8, and 8 minus 8 we know that is 0, or minus 8 plus 8 is also 0. So here we can understand how to solve sums having two signs between two numbers. So this topic gets over here.